What's up, presidents? Welcome back to the channel, Sons of Anarchy, Season 6, Episode number 7.
7-minute abs.
The episode, I'm so happy that Bobby is coming back to the club.
I know, Bobby.
I had to lead with something positive, because there hasn't been a whole lot of positive this season.
No.
It's been a very dark and different style of season. It's been rough.
In every single aspect.
Yeah. But Bobby...
Except for that one.
Bobby kind of swerving us. Thought he was like trying to organize a crew to go nomad, but nah, he was recruiting for the club because he loves the club and he loves Jax.
And he's like a good dude, not a good person. Slow down.
I mean,
he does some bad stuff,
yeah,
but like,
we don't even
what a
need to
good dude.
they're all just special in their own ways, and I just feel like Bobby brings a certain vibe.
Yeah.
Like, the crew has a certain vibe when Bobby Elvis is around.
Dad.
And I mean, yeah, I think that fits.
Right?
But I mean, sometimes we get really angry at our dads. It's normal.
Totally.
But it's like he just, I don't know, he brings just an extra level of charm to the group.
I agree.
And keeps them kind of grounded in times because he is never afraid to say what is on his mind, whether it's for or against whoever the president is. Or whatever the majority even is.
Charming.
Yeah, there you go. Prince Charming, which is Jax, who's now a king, apparently. But... oh, kings. Yeah, they're scary, by the way. But yeah, having him back and getting swerved, like that was one of the best swerves because I really didn't see that coming. I didn't think Bobby at all was coming back.
No.
I thought he was just going to find his own way to do his own thing within Sons of Anarchy.
Yes.
And
I didn't feel like he wanted to sit at that table and listen to Jax like fail
all the
over
stuff,
and over again.
And all the stuff that's gone down. I mean, it's been a lot. But, I mean, Jax is doing his best to clean things up, to make things legit. He gave a really, really powerful speech to the members of the other charters and talking about going legit, getting out of guns. I thought he did a great job. I thought he showed great leadership. I thought he showed great strength. He was very confident in his plan, and he stuck to it, and I thought that went really, really well. Mm-hmm. I thought it was a really nice moment for Jax to be able to do that and potentially start those baby steps towards becoming legitimate, because getting out of the situation that they're in, it's tough. It's a lot of money involved. These guys have all touched a lot of cash, and they've gotten used to and comfortable making all this money. And obviously Galen and the Kings are very dangerous, and everything they got going on is very dangerous. But it feels like we're done with that. It feels like they were able to transition all the buyers and all the situational stuff that needs to be handled. It looks like Jax took care of all of that.
I hope so.
Clay's going to be involved, which makes me nervous that we got to keep him alive to handle that business.
The whole thing with Clay still has me like, this is sus.
Yeah, it's definitely one of my, like, I hate it, but I love it because it just brings such a reaction out that it's like I have so many emotions when I see Clay, and I mean, he's done so many bad things, and he's had so many opportunities to be killed, and he continues to find ways around it, and it's quite impressive, to be honest. He's been through this and been at this for a very long time. He has a lot of relationships. A lot of people see him as a really good leader and a guy to get shit done, and people need him.
Yeah.
And he's kind of put himself in that position despite all the really horrible shit that he's done.
Yes.
But I mean, it's still wild because I've wanted him dead for a while now, and
haven't we all? I
mean, once again, he just continues to just find ways to be needed and have people want him to be able to do things, and we gotta keep him alive for it. So Clay's life continues, and we'll see where that goes. I wonder if he's ever gonna try to get any kind of retaliation on Jax or the situation once he's like free when and if he gets out of prison, but. I mean, yeah, that whole situation is wild. Do you think he's going to get out of prison? Yeah, at some point. I think enough powerful, influential people want him out, he's going to get out. And I feel like that's going to happen. So we're definitely going down that road. We'll see where that goes. But because they need him out and they need him to go to Belfast, from my understanding of him being able to handle the business. Right. That's what I thought was the plan. So.
Well, I mean, unless he stays in Northern California.
I mean, I don't think he can.
I don't know.
I think he needs, for protection-wise, needs to go just lay low underground for a while in Belfast to let all this dust settle, and then he's going to come out and do his thing. But that's my understanding of his situation. But this DA, she took her wig off. She is going hood, as she said, and it feels like things are going to be in a really bad position for Tara and the club.
Yeah, I think she's
in a lot of trouble.
I think she's just going to like ruin lives.
I mean,
she doesn't care.
She said she's moving the trial up like 3 weeks, and Like, that gonna put a big wrench in things because we're waiting on, like, a DNA sample for Nero and that whole situation to prove his innocence.
But she doesn't care. Like, she just, like, send him off to prison and then we'll fucking deal with it later. And it's like...
She's out to get an arrest for the shooting, and she wants someone to take accountability for it and to lock someone up and be able to close that case and be like, look, we handled it, it's done.
Yeah, no, I get it.
So it's a situation where it's a lot easier to prove the guilt of Tara. It's really easy to prove the guilt of the Sons because of their affiliation with the IRA and Tara's affiliation with Jax and the club, and the fact that they have a relationship with Otto, and it was like, oh, you gave him the weapon, obviously you helped him kill the nurse and all this stuff. So it feels like things are gonna be really bad for Tara. I don't know what her, like, she's being really sneaky. Obviously we're aware of a lot of what she's got going on, but I still feel like there's some stuff that isn't being told.
Right.
She's going for the divorce. She wants full custody.
She's gonna get help from Unser.
She wants to get the kids out of Charming. When she goes to jail, which she's preparing for, she wants Wendy to take the children. So we'll see where this goes and how it all plays out, but it feels like Tara could be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
So
I'm worried about her. I'm worried about those babies.
Yeah, she asked for Unser's help, and we'll see what Unser does with the information, if he takes it back to Jax, because historically he's kind of been open to, like, reveal that kind of information before. So we'll see where that goes. But
Please don't.
Jax was, like, oddly enough, Jax was in a good mood this last episode.
Yeah.
Despite him walking through the club at the very beginning with it all burned down and destroyed. But it feels like he was smiling. Things were working to his advantage. Things played out well for him. And he gave that really good speech. And it feels like maybe finally they could get on the right track and start making some positive moves for the club. And we'll see where it goes. But him getting blindsided by this divorce and custody thing, it makes me nervous.
Where is this baby?
Yeah, if she's pregnant or not.
Yeah.
We'll see, because she said she was going to get ultrasounds, and we haven't seen her do it yet.
Nope.
And she was going in meetings with the lawyer and all that stuff. And yeah, a lot of really intense shit going on. You ready for this episode to see where it goes?
Oh, yeah.
Let's go. It's like, where do you even start?
Honestly, I don't even know.
How is that stuff still intact? That explosion was massive.
Right? I don't know, but if anybody was behind that door, I think they would have been okay. Just kidding. You couldn't. I'm just, because it didn't break.
I love that table. The thing is so dope.
Right? Could we get, like, a little mini one?
Are they going to go get a new clubhouse? Are they taking what's salvageable?
I don't know. Good question.
Yeah, they're gonna get a new little clubhouse. That's fun. A little, like, sweet spot.
3 months up front. Appreciate you letting us set up here.
How long you need it?
I'm not sure. Still don't know if we're gonna be able to rebuild at TM. Might be a total teardown.
Whole town is spooked, Jax. The council meeting next week. Folks are talking about how to get rid of the MC.
Well, it's a good thing the mayor has veto power.
Right?
Shit went down with Charming Heights. I'm done after this term. That means you got about 3 months to buy some goodwill.
Uh-oh.
This block wasn't half empty. I'd never be able to get you in here.
This block is half empty because you're buying them all out for 50 cents on the dollar. Who's the real bad guy here?
Oh.
I thought I was bringing opportunity to the city.
Where are we at with our opportunity?
We'd be breaking ground next month if Damon Pope hadn't been murdered.
Pope Enterprises is still on board.
Yeah, but the transfer of power has slowed everything down, and your maintenance contracts don't kick in until the equipment's rolling, and that might be another 6 months.
Okay.
Are they on the same street that Zobel was?
That's what I was thinking, but I don't know.
Oh. You okay?
Yeah, sorry about the trial. Pushed up, everything is moving so fast.
It's okay.
Thank you. I know I've put a lot on you. Things I've had no right to ask.
Dude, they've been through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you. I have been where you are. I thought a lot about all this last night, and I can imagine how extreme it must feel to you. But you have to stay focused on the big picture.
Dire circumstances require desperate measures.
Those babies.
That'll work for now.
Home is where the Reaper is.
Let's get the guys up here.
Positive attitude. That's what they need right now.
Ms. Rodriguez, I assume you fully explained the charge to your client.
The physical evidence doesn't match up with my client's whereabouts at the time of the crime. We have alibis, including a priest.
Ah, and a biker queen. They sort of cancel each other out, don't you think? Your client is a repeat felon. His rap sheet is filled with gangbanging, assault, drug charges.
All of which happened more than a decade ago.
Yes. Now he's a legitimate businessman, running a brothel that fronts as an escort service.
Everything I do is completely legal.
Even murder?
I didn't kill that girl.
I'm willing to trade your murder for 5 others. I want Jax Teller and the Sons of Anarchy testify that the MCs sold you the KG-9 that wound up in the hands of Matthew Jennings.
What the fuck?
And more importantly, your son.
Oh, shit.
This will be my one and only offer. You have 24 hours.
This is some bullshit right here.
I mean, that's how the game is played, right?
Oh my god.
Welcome to the new clubhouse. I wanted our first order of business to be voting in our new patches. Before I do that, I think it's only fair they know exactly where the club is at. As far as the Irish go, it looks like the piece is real. Make sure everything moves forward with Clay. Bobby can walk us through our sad financials.
Looks like it's gonna be a while before we get the green light to open TM. My guess it's gonna be pretty slow for a while. So we have Diosa, but we are paying Nero back straight out of the profits.
Let's just keep looking for ways to earn that don't put us in the fire. If you guys come up with any ideas, please bring them to the table. You guys good with all that?
Good. Yeah, I get it. I'm good, brother.
Okay, Alessandro Montez, Orlin West, Rain Quinn, letters are good. They're free to jump charters. All in favor of making these 3 men Redwood original. Yay! Yeah. Welcome to Sam Crow, boys!
That's fun.
Are we gonna have a patch party?
There's one more name I want to put on the table. Rat Boy.
Yeah, let's go.
I think he's shown us a lot. He's smart, he's loyal, fearless, works like a dog, and unlike most of you gossip whores, he knows when to shut up. As a sponsor, I think he deserves a full patch. So, all in favor of making George Skogstrom a member of Redwood Original. Yay. Yeah.
Let's go, Rat Boy. Hell yeah. That's earned. He had to play fucking Russian roulette. Back. Oh, jeez.
He's eating all the candy.
How does this go? Are they gonna, like, fuck with him first?
I don't know.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're gonna fuck with him. This is gonna be great. Give me your fucking jacket.
Sit down.
Take your cut off.
At the table?
No, on my dick. Take off the cut.
I'm gonna cry for him. He looks so sad.
On the table. I need you to cut off that prospect.
Let's go. He still thinks it's bad.
Replace it with this, young brother.
I love that.
I would have been like, I didn't even do anything. I didn't even do anything.
Hell yeah.
Why
Just
does
like
that
that.
make me emotional though?
Because we've grown to love these guys. And Rat Boy's been through it. He earned that shit. It's
I feel bad for the other guys. R.I.P.
they went from having an empty table to a full table within like an episode.
Yeah.
I love that. That was a fun moment.
Yeah. I know, I seriously would have been, I didn't do anything. It wasn't even me. I would have been causing all kinds of fuss.
I mean, you weren't kidding about things getting messed with the Irish. What happened?
Historical shit.
They are very pissed off.
How are we gonna fix that problem?
We're working on something. Connor Malone, Irish #2, stateside. I'm tired of blood for blood.
Darn it, son.
Yes, he is.
This conversation couldn't have been an email.
Right. Could have just shot me a text.
Yeah.
Tell Galen I'm honoring his demands. We'll run the guns through Clay. But we all know that plan's a risk. If it falls through, I want the Kings to know that Marks is still willing to distribute.
Aye, I'll pass it along.
Make sure they get their hole.
We will.
Not with holes in them.
Yeah, not holy hole.
Thank you.
Don't thank me, Con. I want you dead. He's the reason you're alive.
Let's go.
Lawyer offer any hope?
She's advising me to take a deal.
Oh, shit.
She said proving that I was set up is a fight that I probably can't win or afford. Patterson wants the gun source. Got data to decide.
What you gonna do?
I'm gonna think about you. New perfume?
Not mine. Venus. She came by Diosa.
Oh, you met my girl.
She got some kind of family problems. Her mother,
Alice? Shit.
Alice, got custody of Venus's nephew, and now she's worried about the kid. Joey.
Time's up, Padilla.
You gotta get that kid away from Alice. I mean, she's bad. She's gonna hurt that boy.
Oh, no.
Shit.
That's scary.
Maybe she's here for the banana split.
Stupid! You're so dumb.
Okay.
Tig.
Tig, dude.
Why?
She came to Diosa looking for Nero. Family problem. She needs help. Nero is inside because of us. He asked us to help her out. We owe him.
Mom, we are on everyone's radar right now. We gotta keep the circle closed.
She's in trouble. Venus is like family to Nero.
Just ask Tig. Tig will help. He's all about it. Tig was real excited to see her.
I have this nephew. He's 15 years old. He's a sensitive thing. The boy, Joey, has fallen into the very precarious care of my mother, Alice. She, unfortunately, was documented as the next of kin. Alice is a 24-hour network of bad news. Abuse abounds within the walls of that house.
What kind of abuse?
The kind that never leaves you.
Oh, no.
My mother, Alice, she would get me drunk and lovingly try to straighten me out.
Oh, my God.
Her husband at the time began filming the experiment.
Filming it.
That's when it all began, and in turn helped her launch a very lucrative child pornography service. Young Vincent Noon did not want to host many slumber parties when he was a child.
What the fuck, dude?
I tried to reason with my dear mother yesterday in hopes of getting Joey out of there, but I did not possess the adequate resources to convince her. Boys, I'm sorry. I'm literally at your mercy.
Hey, I guess I'm just a sucker for a pretty face.
Aw.
Jackson, thank you. Thank you so much.
Dude, that situation is so fucked.
If the parents deem a grandparent unfit, they can petition for their exclusion from the child's upbringing.
Good.
This has no weight without the signatures of both parents. You think Jax will sign it?
Yes, I do. Hey, you still friends with that city clerk in Lodi?
Yeah, why?
I need to get a restraining order.
Holy shit. This is getting intense.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ro-
Oh, those are my favorite cookies.
I was gonna say. Oh my God.
Oh, those are the best.
What do you want?
Padilla was arrested yesterday for the murder of one of his girls.
And I know Teller's crew supplied the KG-9 that was used at the Aquino shooting. There's no direct line to the MC. I need leverage.
So press the OG.
He's feeling a little loyal.
Padilla and Teller applied for an escort license in your hood.
That don't mean I'm involved.
Then get involved. I need something, and you're gonna get it for me.
Now, how in the hell am I gonna do that?
Because you're a scumbag.
Wow.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna spend my ever-dwindling resources inconveniencing every last one of your retirement funds.
She didn't even eat the black and white cookie.
Oh.
Well, at least Roosevelt took it.
Yeah.
Those fucking things.
Take
are
one
good.
to go. They're the best.
Honestly. Well, why you gonna... The cookie didn't do nothing to you. God dang.
Dude, the way the DA is operating, like, she's gonna get what she wants.
You're a very kind person, Jim.
She's really not. Be careful.
Yeah, I know. Watch out. Oh, God.
Oh, Christ. No, Fabio. Lady wants to work. We're here for Joey.
Hey, Venus. Friends.
What are you playing?
Stop shouting. I can hear you. Joey, go to your room.
You need to come with me. This is not a safe place for you.
Don't listen to the mutation, Joey.
The fuck?
Telling the truth, that can unravel so many ugly things.
Mama, don't do this today. Not here, please.
Don't you ever...
Oh, fucking shotgun, dude.
Oh, my God.
What is this music?
Honestly, I don't know if it... Oh, shit.
Stop it! Let's go!
In the minivan. God damn it.
You ain't ever getting your son back, you ladyboy freak!
What's he talking about?
Will you go? Please just go.
Is that Venus's baby?
His mother, Lula, she was my best friend. I was 21 and still discovering my womanhood when we both got drunk and coiled in a clumsy act of confused love. Joey was the result.
Tig is in love with her. Honestly, I think Tig would fucking do anything for her. Jesus.
God damn it!
Oh, shit.
Damn.
Sorry!
Hell, man.
Tig, dude.
Ready? We need to do this.
Okay, I know. Just
Time for that meeting.
yeah, okay.
Do you have any luck?
It's the DV-100. Just needs the offending party's signature.
Thank you.
Want to tell me who it is that needs restraining? I need to know what you're doing to her.
You will. It'll all make sense.
Is this another one of those plans?
Oh, God.
Registered a Happy Carousel Suite 119.
That was the name of their portrait studio. Carousel's only happy when the kids ride naked.
Fuck, dude. I don't know. Okay. I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna, like, are they gonna open up the door to?
Hey. Venus. Joey. She drugged him.
What the fuck?
Oh my God.
Editing old movies.
Will you see if they have a napkin or something?
With the... I can't.
Come on.
Aren't you resourceful?
No, Venus.
What the hell?
Don't do it, baby. Put it there.
Get the hell out! Now!
What are you gonna do, Vincent? Raise him as your own? Give him a bright future?
You too, Alice.
When I'm ready. You don't deserve a son. I had a son once.
Tig's gonna shoot her in the head.
Oh my God.
You tell that sweet boy all about his daddy, how much you love him, want the best for him. It won't matter, because when he finds out what you are, he's gonna grow up hating you. This boy's gonna blow his brains out before his balls completely drop. but because of you. The awful thing that turned out to be his fault.
Oh, shit.
I didn't think Jax was going to do that. I thought it was going to be Tig. Holy shit.
Jax is crying. What?
Oh my god, dude.
This is so much.
Yeah, that's good. If you hadn't killed that bitch, I would have. You did this hood a service.
What about her?
I'll take care of it, my treat.
Guess Handsome Jack owes you another. You should tell him the truth.
I'm just not ready to lose him yet.
And how'd you know you're gonna lose him? He finds out what you did for him today. He's gonna be proud as hell of you.
Is a very kind sentiment. I'm afraid my lineage suggests something else. My family, we judge and we hate. We're all used up. We die miserably. I had to be reborn to escape that doom. I just hope something comes along to liberate my son from that fate.
I hope so.
Dude, this is like some heavy shit, man.
Yeah, it is.
It's Tara. You're not gonna believe what I just found out. Well, I asked her about the will and this guardian shit, and she told me that my commitment to the boys was wavering and that she didn't think that I was responsible enough yet. So she picked another person to become the boys' guardian. Margaret Murphy. I think she's doing something else. Her and that bitch lawyer are plotting something. I think that she is gonna leave Jax and try to box us all out. You gotta stop her.
All part of the plan. What is she gonna get friggin' Gemma to like assault her physically or something?
Now. What the hell is going on, Gemma?
I understand you've been busy making arrangements for my grandkids.
Yeah, I'm not having this conversation with you.
You better calm down or I'm gonna...
Stay out of my way!
Gemma! Stop it!
Yeah.
That they needed a scene.
She's gonna pull the...
She's gonna miscarry?
What are you doing with Lowen?
What I do with my family is none of your business.
They are my grandkids.
And I'm gonna make sure they never suffer the same fate as their father. They will not know this life, and they will not know their angry and psychotic grandmother. You evil old whore.
You're lucky you're pregnant. Jesus!
The hell?
She attacked me.
Holy shit.
My baby.
Oh my God!
Oh shit, Wendy's had it.
You did.
I didn't do that. Yes, you did. We all saw it.
Are you okay?
Get out!
Wow, she's an amazing actor to pull the...
Oh shit. Fucking Gemma knows.
Wow, dude.
I mean, Gemma knew based on Tara, like, pushing
Wha-
herself into...
What a fucking performance, dude.
She wouldn't let anyone else help her.
What do you want me to do?
Wow, dude. So the restraining order is gonna be for Gemma. Right?
Yeah, I think so.
Dude, she's gonna... Like, this manipulation from Tara is... Holy shit.
Wow. You know, her face when she saw Wendy as she's, like, leaving the room, like... Makes fucking sense now.
Wendy looked like she was like, what the fuck am I a part of?
She's in the fucking chapel.
What are they gonna, like... She's not pregnant. Like, what? Are all these doctors like in on it? Like,
right?
It's like, oh, miss, you have a bag of blood under your dress?
Yeah.
Like, aw, these two. She knew by having that all play out that Gemma was going to have a reaction
Yeah, no, totally.
that was going to cause a scene and get her fucking locked up. Man, the levels that Tara's willing to go to right now is pretty insane. And you're going to put on Jax that you lost a baby?
Yeah.
I lost our baby girl.
I'm so sorry.
I can't be around her anymore, Jax.
I know.
She kicked me in the stomach. What kind of sick person does that? She's so violent, Jax. I don't even tell you half the things that happen. I don't ever want her near our children again. Promise me.
This is...
Babe, I promise.
How many times has he told her, I promise?
Right?
I think that's the primary reason why we're in this position to begin with.
Like, does she whip out the paperwork now, or...
Why else would the lawyer be there? Holy shit. Is that just the restraining order paperwork?
I don't know. Did he just accidentally sign the divorce papers? Wow.
Holy shit, dude. I mean, the game that Tara's playing right now feels really dangerous.
And I don't feel like it's gonna go the way she wants. And I'm scared for her. Like, I you know I want those boys out of this life. But I
not like this, right? I mean, obviously we don't support Gemma and her actions, but it's one of those things where it's like, does she really need to go to these lengths to like fake a miscarriage to accomplish all of this? Isn't there... Like, didn't she
because Jax is always, like, making excuses for Gemma. Like, oh, Gemma, she just means well, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I don't...
Well, and then, like, used that love for the grandkids against her to get to Clay. But then, like, if you do this, I'll let you back around the kids. But, like, now, like, what do you... Now, like, Gemma's trying to be on, like, the straight and narrow. So
right.
Now there's no reason to take the grandkids away from her until now.
This is crazy. This giant elaborate plan is just wild. And I mean, is Jack signing? Does he know everything that he's signing right now?
I don't know.
Obviously there was no dialogue during that scene, so there were no like, hey, this is for the restraining order. But like, is he signing the divorce papers right now? Is he signing something else right now? Like, what is exactly going on here? The fact that like Lowen was like on the scene in the moment, it's like, damn, they had this shit like really structured. This plan was like...
This lawyer gets no breaks.
I mean...
She's constantly around. Can you imagine
a lot of money.
The billable hours that this woman is putting through?
She is making bank.
Honestly.
But, I mean, it just goes to show that no one in this show is just innocent of things in general.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, ever since Tara got out of jail, and the fact that she knows she's going back probably at some point, it's like changed her.
Yeah.
She's a completely different person now. And I'm wondering the conversation that Wendy and Unser had. What is this, like, you talk about, like, you don't think this is going to go the way she thinks. I'm wondering if Unser or Wendy is going to say something to Jax about, hey, by the way, this isn't all as it might seem, kind of thing. I don't know.
I don't.
But
I mean, I'm hoping that everybody has the children's interests, in mind.
Yeah.
But at the same time, taking them. Their father does terrible stuff. I'm sorry.
It's a dangerous.
If you were doing this shit,
it's a dangerous environment. Again, they've had friggin' drive-bys. They've had body parts shown up to the club. They had it exploded not that long ago. Like, it's a dangerous place. The kids are always there hanging out. It's a really, really hot spot to be at because of everything that they're involved with. I totally understand Tara's point of view from things because, again, I said it like a minute ago. How many times has Jax told her, I promise? And things continuously keep getting worse. It's like Gemma gets into the car accident with the boys. They're all there at the club and the explosion happens. There's been so many near-death experiences for these kids already. I get Tara wanting to take care of her kids and get them out of there. But does she really need to do all this deception and lying to get it done?
Right.
Is this really where we are right now?
Can we just have a conversation to start out with?
I know
setting
that, up again.
Weeks ago, Jax was in a totally different state of mind. He was just angry and just fucking about everything.
Yeah.
And I feel like now since Bobby coming back and maybe he's softened a little bit and maybe you can have that conversation. Deal with the Irish. Yeah. Maybe you can have that conversation about hey, I don't want the kids growing up in this shit. I don't want your life. Like that.
Yes, I'm a very big fan of that movie. It's definitely one of those situations where Tara getting arrested, Jax being in the mood that he's been in, they've been very distant. They're I feel like they haven't seen or spoken to each other at all since she's gotten back.
Right.
The fact that she didn't even want to see him while she was in jail, she didn't want him there to pick her up. Their relationship has been in shambles for a minute, and she's been checked out, I feel like, for a while because the violence just keeps showing up and the kids keep getting put in danger, and it's the kids' priority. The kids' safety has to be the priority. Mm-hmm. That is your job as a parent, is to take care of the children and make sure they're safe. And under these current circumstances, they're not safe. And there's no promise Jax can make that will protect them because he has been saying it for a long time and things keep happening.
Yeah.
And it's just...
you don't want them to grow up and... I mean, I guess if you want to do that, whatever. But, you don't want them to grow up in that and being forced to just fall in daddy's footsteps.
I mean, it goes back to the Ashby thing.
I know, but...
or him kidnapping the kid and giving them away.
No, and but you want them to have options. You want your children to be better than you are. I literally just had this conversation with my child. I want you to have more than what I had. So be better. So, I mean, I totally understand her wanting to remove them from the situation, get them a better life, give them more opportunities, everything.
I wonder what else is behind the scenes that we're not seeing. Obviously, the doctors didn't see a pregnancy. There's no pregnancy. They had to get Jax out of there to check her. Where did she put the bag of blood? Who else is playing along with this plan that Tara has going on to where it's working so flawlessly? Bravo to having such a strong, well-accomplished plan.
Right.
Because there's a lot of moving parts here. And what if Gemma didn't blow up like that? What, you're still gonna lie about getting beat up? You needed the public outburst to lead to the actual physical violence.
Right.
But, I'm so torn on that whole situation because, again, it's Gemma related, and I've stopped defending Gemma and her actions for a long time now. And I understand why Tara's doing what she's doing. It's just the way she's going about doing it that I don't like.
Right.
I feel like there's a different way.
Conversations that can be had.
Yeah, but on the flip side...
it's hard to have a conversation when somebody doesn't think they're in the wrong.
And, we're talking about Jax and Gemma.
Yeah.
What conversation, how is she going to... maybe getting Jax to like agree to it, but Gemma is never going to be down with the idea. Like, you saw the way that she even responded when Wendy said what she said.
Yeah.
Like, she friggin' lost her shit and blew up. Like, it didn't matter who was around, and it didn't matter what the situation was. She friggin' grabbed her by the throat and was like screaming at her. So obviously it's not a great situation, and she took a very extreme measure to get what she needed accomplished. And I'm again wondering, like, what exactly is Jack signing? Because I mean, they've been crafting a lot of documents, and is the divorce real? Is that just part of the plan?
I don't know.
Like, I don't know what's real and what's not real at this
Maybe
point.
they'll be more lenient with her if, like, look, she divorced him. Like, she doesn't want to be a part of that life anymore.
Is that part of the play to get her less time?
I don't know.
I don't know. The DA she is super aggressive right now, and she's going all in for everything that she wants.
And, like, well, does this give you the opportunity to, like... Because sometimes when you're married, you can claim that you didn't know shit, and you fear for your safety because you are married, and things can happen to you. Does it still work that way?
I wonder if Tara's already waived that, like, knowledge.
Like, I don't... Like, I know shit.
Yeah, I wonder if that's
I mean, like,
already
she
out the
did
door.
write, like, you know, she knew things were happening.
Yeah, so I don't know what the play is there, but... I mean, again, it's one of those things where waiting for it to see how it's going to unfold and what the plan is, and... Yeah, and how is Jax going to respond to all of this? Like, if this is all real and this is all what the plan is, and she's really divorcing him and taking full custody, the restraining order, I'm assuming... We didn't get an official confirmation. I'm assuming it's on Gemma because they needed to see the altercation.
Right,
and the
well, because
outburst.
she needs to exclude Gemma from the children's upbringing. So
Right.
that would be included. I mean, the restraining order would be like, see, look, I had to get a restraining order because she's such a fucking crazy bitch.
Initially, I thought maybe she was going to add a restraining order to Jax, but it's Gemma.
Yeah.
I'm pretty confident in saying that it's Gemma. But again, if somehow this all comes out and there are a couple people who don't look like they're too comfortable with the situation, who know the truth about a lot of what's going on, I wonder if Jax gets this information, or if Unser or Wendy says anything. How's this going to play?
Or what if Wendy no longer wants to be with whatever partner she's with and she wants Jax again, and it's like, cool, Tara's out.
Yeah,
I'm in.
I don't know, but he's going to want his boys.
Yeah.
He's going to fight for those kids.
I know, but if Tara gives Wendy full custody.
Yeah, I mean, she's not getting full custody.
No, but...
She's just getting custody while she's in jail.
Right.
Kind of thing. Which, this is wild. The way this is going, it's absolutely wild. I mean, that was a really heavy episode with all the child stuff.
Yeah.
As, like, parents, that shit is, like, horrifying and hits really, really hard. And just the whole Venus storyline was very sad. Seeing what she had been through and, like, the abusive mom that she has, and even all the way to the end.
That's not a mom. That's not a mom. That's an egg donor right there.
All the way to the end where Jax pulled the freaking trigger, which was shocking.
Wow. Yeah.
Like, you could just see the emotion in his face. I 100% thought it was going to be Tig that was going to do that. Like, I was I knew she was going to die in that moment because she just kept, like, talking, and there was no way they were going to let her just walk out of there.
No, because they would have, like, done something else.
Yeah. That whole scene and that whole situation, just so brutal and heartbreaking. And I mean, it's nice that Venus has Tig, because Tig is very into her, and I think, like, give her some comfort.
It's actually kind of cute the way Tig looks at her.
Yeah. He's like,
Aww,
when
he's
he
so smitten
when
with
he
her,
saw her at the shop, he was like, "Oh my God, it's
like,
her!
yeah,
She's back!"
Woo.
Like, he was so excited. So yeah, I mean, anything to, like, just make that really difficult situation as smooth as possible. Good on them to help, because that's fucking gross. Having that whole child situation and those cameras and making those like, fucking gross, dude. Like, that is not cool. And just the fact that the one, just the fact that the one cop dude, the ex-cop guy, he was like, "You did this neighborhood as service." It's like, yeah, the people who live in that area probably had no clue that was going on, and the fact
like
that they
child portraits to fucking a baby crib. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, boys handled it. They took care of business. Good on them. that was a really, really heavy episode. There was a lot of stuff there, but where we go, I mean, again, this is only episode 7. We've got like a handful more of where the story's going. I don't have anything else to say. My brain is kind of scrambled, and I don't know what else is going on with Tara.
Honestly.
So, Gemma's behind bars. Nero's situation's not looking good. Going to be too many hoops to jump through to prove that it was staged, even though they're going to have DNA and evidence at Torik's hotel room. But, yeah, we'll see where all that goes. But this Gemma, Tara, Jack storyline is wild.
Yeah.
Any other thoughts? All right, y'all. You guys share your comments. See you later for the next one. Have a good one. Bye.